What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Starr Kraziness, and I'm coming back to you with another review of Little Women LA. Yes, I know I'm behind, but hey, it's better late than never, okay? But this is the episode, season 5, episode 15, High Stakes Friendship. To me, the episode was really boring till it got to the end, and let's all just applaud Christy for messing up something again when she's supposed to be just trying to apologize, say she's sorry, but no, she brought her little own posse, and I just call them the knockoff Tanya and Jasmine, because the way them girls came at Tanya and Jasmine for no reason, I would have popped off too, like, excuse me, who are you again? Why are you here? Okay, back to you, Christy. What's good? I really would have just went in on their butts, but Tanya handled it. She was the real MVP for this particular episode, like most episodes, so it goes to her. But anyway, we're gonna get through this because, like I said, it was boring to me. But make sure y'all definitely follow me on Twitter as well as Instagram. But here we go. We got the whole name changing thing with Terra and Joe. Joe don't really understand why Terra is going so gung-ho on him about changing the name at the last minute or whatever. He wasn't feeling it, and she was saying how she didn't even get a chance to put D'Artagnan. I think that's it. That's his name she wants. So D'Artagnan. I think that's right. She wanted to put it on the birth certificate. Joe wouldn't let her put on the birth certificate. He was like, no, his name is Grayson. We're going to stick with that. So then we're just going to get off that. Then we got Brianna. She's talking to Matt, playing with their baby boy Maverick. And she was just saying how the girls was doing a little whole sip and see, and how they wanted to make amends with Christy. And she was like, I don't know about that. But for the sake of the group, I might actually, just might, try to confront Christy on her BS. Just might. But once again, Christy messed that up. So then we got Elena. She comes over to visit the new baby, and her and Terra having a little small talk. And then she was telling Terra was telling Elena how Joe don't want baby name D'Artagnan, how she has to go to the court to change it. I'm like, okay, I could have sworn Joe said you can still call him D'Artagnan, but his first name is Grayson, but she wants his D'Artagnan to be in his full name. Understandable. Okay. So then Terra discloses that she'll be on Dancing with the Stars, and she's like, yay. Wait a minute. Didn't you just have a C-section? Okay. And she was like, yeah, but I'm gonna do it. I just need the support from the people I love and care about me. And Elena was like, I support you, but I think your children need you more than Dancing with the Stars. But hey, girl, it's your world. We're just gonna rock with it, okay? So then we got Dawn from the Little Women New York. She comes down to visit what's her name? Christy. So, and this was a shock to me, but I guess I really wasn't keeping up with Little Women LA. But Dawn, or Little Women New York, but Dawn advised Christy, she's the one who put her up to saying that she needs to do a police report on Terra. And I'm like, oh, okay, now it's making sense. All right. So then they went in like the little living room where Christy lived, and she had like a little area where they can have massages, home massages or whatever. And then she goes to say, well, I want to get the girls together so I can apologize and we can let bygones be bygones. So she shows Dawn this invitation. Invitation was like genuine, sincere, until we got to the last part. And Dawn was even surprised. She was like, wait a minute. This is a offer, I apologize type of thing. Why is your medical records in the jackpot, in the little invitation thing? She was like, nobody believes me, so I'm going to put it in there. I'm like, Christy, why you got to be messy as hell? Like, what you had said at first would have sufficed, okay? And maybe would have got Terra to actually come, but thank God she didn't come. She just needed to come. She would have really set it off. You saw how you got hit with the cup, so I know she would have set it off then. But so it was good she didn't come. But I'm like, you messy as hell. And even Dawn was like, wait a minute, you are trying to get people to come to this girls' night out, but you're doing the whole total opposite. And it was just not classy. It was just really, come on now. Like, stop it. You and your antics, Christy. I can't take it. So then we just get off there. And we got picture time with Elena and her babies and her boo Preston. They taking pictures or whatever, since they couldn't get a chance to take them because she, she was basically did pre-labor type thing. Then she was like, how once they get grown, she wants to have another one. Preston like, hold up, we already got 2 right here. Let them get grown before we even try to make another baby, okay? And she was like, yeah. And I also been thinking about doing genetic testing for the boys. He was like, oh really? And she was like, yeah, actually Terra, she already did hers for her baby. He was like, really? And she was like, I just want to know, I'd rather know than not know, and they're growing up so fast. So he was like, okay, we can make it happen. So then we got Jazz and Brianna. They baby shopping. Jazz want to get a bassinet, a sleeper for the night. Then they bring up the whole invitation that Christy sent out to the girls, and how it was like a subliminal message in a way. Like, really? Why do you have to keep proving that you so-called is telling the truth? Like, you done beat it to a pulp right about now, and then you had to shove it in their faces. Like, come on now, stop it. The bringing plastic to Tanya's photo shoot was enough of shoving stuff in people's faces, okay? But Jasmine, she was like, what you thought about the invitation? And Brianna was like, I just think it was a bipolar event. She good 1 minute, she saying she want to be your friend, and the next she just basically stab you in the back type thing. You didn't see it coming. And she was like, I just can't take it. I cannot take her and her antics. I thought about giving her a second chance, but after seeing this, after we told this girl to just chill, chill with the antics, she's still gonna do it. And she did it to Terra, so Lord knows what she might have for me when I get to the shindig. So no, I'm not gonna do that. I hate that. So no, you will not see me there. I can't stand her. And I'm gonna need Jess stop being a peacemaker. And I hope you finally see that you cannot. Christy is in her own little world or whatever. But then we got moving day. So Joe decided to leave for a gig. So guess who had to step up? Tanya. She came over and helped out, and she was noticing all these boxes everywhere, and she was like, hold up. You are gonna tell the movers to help you take some of this stuff out the boxes and put it where they need to go. And she was like, should I ask them? Yeah, you should. Damn, even exercise women be tired and trying to move stuff, and you shorter than us, so what? Yes, you need help. Okay, you are one individual, you're a little person, and you just had a baby. Yes, you need all the help you can get. Alright, and it needs them men to be moving these doggone boxes, taking stuff out the boxes, putting it where I need to be, and let it be. Okay, so I was all there for when Tanya was like, yes, you need to get these movers to start moving some stuff. So then they brought up the whole invite, and Terra like, I'm not going. That just shows how dirty Christy can play, okay? And it was it was funny because what's her name? Time was like, hey, you going? Because I was just trying to cop a ride with you, carpool with you, And she was like, nope. She'll never see my house. She'll never see my baby. I can't do it. Then they bring up how when she sent the medical records within the invite, it didn't show when she got her concussion. It just showed that she done had concussions. And I was like, oh, and then they start bringing up her abusive relationships that she had in the past. So they was like, nah, that probably, we ain't doubting that she didn't have a concussion here or there, but it wasn't from the hands of Terra, okay? I was like, I can't do it. But she ain't going. That's a big hell no for Terra. Be a couple. So then we got girls' night out. The big question is Brianna or Terra coming? Because Alana, she came over to Jazz's place. Get ready with her or whatever, then head out to the casino. And they just basically, trying to figure out, is both the girls that really, really need the apology, is they gonna be there, and they don't know why Christy did what she did with the invitation. Like, okay, you're trying to get us to help you apologize and make things right, but you're steady backfiring and stuff. Like, no, but that's not gonna work. So then we get to the casino. Christy, she there, of course, Dawn, because she invited her. And then we got these two other women. I'm like, wait a minute, you trying to resolve a situation with your other friends, but then you bringing new people to the group that don't even know anything but what you told them. And it's always two sides, well, no, three sides to a story. The truth, that person's what they want to say what happened, and the other person want to say what happened. So why are you involving multiple people? And her excuse to that was, I didn't know if anybody was gonna come. It's a ladies' night out. Why you gotta be sarcastic? Yes, we know it's a ladies' night out, but originally this was for the people that you offended. But you want to bring some knockoffs, basically. That's what I was saying. So they get in there, and the friend's name is Ronnie. She's the black girl, and Carla, she's like the little Hispanic Mexican or whatever. And they just basically saying, why are you trying to apologize to girls that don't like you, that talk bad about you, this and that? I'm like, why are you here? Like, this has nothing to do with you. It was enough that she brought Dawn. Like, you thought they was gonna jump her or something? I didn't get that. Then Carla was gonna say, I don't know why why people have a problem with you. You're such a sweet person. And Ronnie, she was like, you need to stand up for yourself. And I'm like, y'all don't know how Christy can flip the script real quick, okay? But hey, that's your girl. So the other girls show up. Then Tanya, she showed up last. And she was, feeling the groove. And then she happened to see, oh, hell no. Dawn. She was like, nah, I already see this is going to go down on flames. So Tanya, she made her little sly remarks. And of course, Ronnie, she jumped in like, what's wrong with you, Tanya? You seem bothered. And Tanya, was trying to be cool, calm. She was like, no, I'm not wrong. Let's just play. Hit me. And you can tell something was wrong with Tanya, because she had that piss face on, like, if any fool want to try me, it's the night, because they going to get checked, okay? And so then not Brianna, because she didn't come. What's her name? Christy. She was like, so is Terra or Brianna coming? And what's Tanya? She was like, no, she's not coming. Which she was saying for Terra. And Christy was like, why or whatever. And she was like, well, the invite, it was really what's made her decision, because she felt like you was being condescending, and I think you were too. So Christy got her little feeling. See, this is why I don't know. Who cares? So then she was Elena had said something, and she was like, well, when I talked to her, she said she would think about it, but I guess whatever. And then Tanya was like, it'll be a cold day in hell before. Or no, she said hell has to freeze over. Hell has to freeze over for Terra to come face to face with Christy. And then that's when we had Ronnie. What you mean? What you just say, Tanya? And I was with Tanya. This was a conversation between A, B, and C, not F. You all the way over there on the other side of the table. Why are you over here in my business? I was so there for Tanya when she was trying to check her. Just stay over there. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Is your name Terra? Is your name Christy? No, I don't know who you are, because you are not even part of this group. So why are you here? Christy, why is she here? That's what I meant. Why is she here? But it was just too much. And then they brought the whole subject about Brianna. Is Brianna coming? And Jasmine, just instead of just saying like Tanya said, no, she ain't coming, she gonna pull out her phone, read the text message that Brianna sent to her, and said yes. So y'all get the drift. She not coming. Then we got Carla. I felt like when you was reading that text, you were being rude. How the hell was she being rude? She was reading verbatim what Brianna had said to her through a text. What the is you talking about, girl? She was reading verbatim. And she even said she tried to convince Brianna to come. So where you get these girls from? And Carl talking about, I know Christy for 12 years. Apparently you don't, because they just came out of nowhere. I ain't never mentioned them on any other season or episode. I can't take it. So then it's like they was just trying to gang up like black girl on black girl. Then we had Mexican on Mexican, or Hispanic. It was just crazy. And I'm like, are you serious? Christy, really? But I couldn't take it. So then it just got to a point where Ronnie put her 2 cents in the chain where it didn't belong. She gonna say, well, I just think you're fake. She was telling us to Tanya, I just think you're fake. Because how are you gonna tell Christy one thing, then you turn around and tell her another thing? You're just being fake. Okay, fine. I'm being fake. That's what you want to call it. Let me get up. I need to go to the slot machine. Y'all coming? So it's like, yeah, this is just too much. And then they go talk about, no, this heifer didn't just try to do this. No, she didn't. She tried to check me with another black girl. Yeah, she tried to check me with that. And then here Elena feeling left out. Where the Russian girl at? Yeah, I was like, really, Elena, you feel left out? I'm like, I was there for it though, because you come out of nowhere, you come out of left field, you ain't even been in the Kool-Aid. You damn sure don't really know all the flavors up in this thing, and you gonna say, I probably would. I ain't gonna say probably. I know I would act the same like Tanya, because they just come and just rah. Like, shut up. So then we get back to Christy, her posse as they call it, telling her, girl, they don't care about you. You see how they just followed Tanya? She said she was ready to go, and look at Jazz, she just up and left. Okay. And Christy was like, well, I'm just dying. I got y'all or whatever. It's cool. I'm sick of apologizing. I'm sick of trying to prove everything to these girls. They're not listening to me. I don't care. Obviously you do. And obviously you want to start some stuff, because that could have been all avoided. You was just supposed to be there to talk to the immediate girlfriends. Now you bringing outsiders into the thing. I can't. And then it was a comment that Ronnie had made. Oh yeah, and Tanya was talking to Jazz, telling her that hell has to freeze over for you to be able to talk to Terra and this and that. And I'm like, no, boo. She was saying it to Elena. So if you need to get your ear straight, okay, how Tanya called it, ear hustling, you need to get that straight. Because she clearly was talking to Elena. I mean, she was talking to all of them, but at that particular time, she was talking to Elena. Okay. But then we got the girls that go sit down. They tell me they need a drink because this heifer just done lost her ever loving mind. So instead of just leaving it alone, Jasmine was like, well, look, we did come here to try to get some stuff resolved. I'm going to text her, see where she at, and see if she could just come over here and talk to us by herself. Okay. Text gets sent. Well, Christy coming with her posse in the back of her. I'm like, what? And then Tanya was telling Jasmine, like, didn't you tell this girl to come by herself? Why she got the 3 musketeers behind her? So they coming, and they it was just out of control. They brought the whole concussion thing. Oh yeah, Carla had asked, or was it it was either, I think it was Carla. No, it was Dawn. She was like, did you not believe that Christy had a concussion? Tanya was like, yes, I believe she had a concussion, but I believe it was from her ex-boyfriend. I don't believe it was from Terra. And then she was like, you want proof? This was Christy. You want proof? You want proof? Going in her backpack, her purse, whatever, and pulling out a vanilla folder with some documents in it. I'm like, are you kidding? So you just walking around town with stuff like that? Like, come on, girl. Stop it. Stop it. Save it for drama class. Because you really, I know you got an A in that class if you took it. You really did, Christy. Because you were just full of surprises right about now. And then we had, not only did we have Christy and her foolishness, we had Carla and Ronnie ganging up on Tanya, stuff like that, calling her fake and how she a itch and she a mother freaker. And she was like, yeah, I be it. And day of the week, I be it. You hear me? I be the baddest one. Okay. I'm like, yes, Tanya, yes. Give it to me. And what was that? I'm alone. Oh, and that other stuff, I mean, I just couldn't take it. It was just too much. The drama that Christy brings, but that's supposed to, make the show, but she just a little too much. Like, I was totally here for Elena. And even Elena, she was getting upset. She was like, this my friend right here, she's pregnant. Then my other friend right here, she's about to fight. She was trying to pull Tanya back. Because Tanya, she a little feisty one. She would grab across that table with her little arms and jack you up. You saw how she did with Plastic. She was like, come on, keep talking. Keep talking. I will jack you up. What was that thing she had? She was like, I'll break your legs or something like that to where you can get to my level. I was like, well, damn. She'll take them legs off so you can get down to her level and then beat you again. I said, you better let them know. Because this foolishness is just too much. Like, Christy, oh my gosh, I can't take you. But that was my review, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm like, for this episode, 2 weeks behind, but it is what it is. As long as you get a laugh out of it, because to me, it was just foolishness. It would start off boring, but once again, Christy knows how to end the show. Because every time I'd be like, well, this is really going to be a boring episode. They ain't really talk about it now. We got Christy taking it off with a bang because she got some type of surprise up her sleeve. I can't do it, but y'all tell me what y'all thought about this review in the episode, and I'll see you on the next review. Peace.